Welcome to another edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky. And welcome to Juniper Hills Golf Course in Frankfort today for the KGA Family Championship. Don Russell here with a group of people. Kim Schaefer, first of all, works for Golf House Kentucky. You'll see her later in the show for our For the Game segments. And Kim, you got quite a group here. But first of all, let's talk about this event. I know it's really special to everybody. It's hard to get the family together for anything, but this is a fun event, isn't it?
Yes, unfortunately, we rarely get us all together to play. So this is something that pulls us all together. We put it on our calendar very early in the year so that we all know we're going to be here together this day. And it means a lot to us, and I know the other families that come out and play. It's just a fun day to celebrate the game and our family. So we're really looking forward to it.
Of course, speaking of the game and the family, this is a little bit unusual because we have two golf professionals, husband and wife, and of course, Steve, we've known you for a long time. Great job to have the family out here. I'm going to let you talk about the event and then talk about the rest of the crew here.
All right. Well, thanks. Yeah, we're so excited to be here. As Kim said, it's we don't get together very often as a family, and especially to play golf. So we're excited to be here today. And we've got an extended family here. Obviously, our son Pearson.
Pearson, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, too.
How's the foot?
Oh, it's almost back to normal now.
Rehab going on,
yeah.
huh?
So, and then Kim's brother Drew and drove up from Tennessee to be with us today, and then his son Brookman, who's getting into golf. We're excited to have Brookman out here today for the first time. So.
Drew, it's good to be here in this warm weather, huh?
Oh, it's wonderful. Yes, yeah, it's good to be back to Frankfort in general, but Juniper Hills as well. And when I was 6, just like Brookman, I learned to play golf out here with Kim. So it's good to be back, and no matter what the weather is, so it's a lot of fun.
This is the future of the game and growing the game, and I want to thank all of you for being here today. Going to have a lot of fun on the show. You're going to see other people participating, things happening in the game of golf, and Kim, of course, will have her For the Game segments. A little chilly, but it's the game of golf, no rain. We'll be right back to Frankfort for more of the show in just a moment.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is presented by Kroger and its partners. Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Sparkling Ice, naturally flavored spring water, Coca-Cola, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and the Legends Tour Championship, presented by Old National Bank August 19th through the 21st at the French Lick Resort, Pete Dye Course.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
Make the drive to Eagle Trace, Morehead State University's official golf course. Nestled in the lush green splendor of northeastern Kentucky, Eagle Trace is a gently rolling, beautifully wooded public 18-hole golf course designed to challenge the skills of the most seasoned players, yet enjoyable and playable to all golfers. Still the same great golf course, still the same great challenge, still the same great layout, but now with Zoysia fairways. Book your next tee time, outing, or fundraiser at Eagle Trace Golf Course, located just outside of Morehead off I-64 at exit 133.
No two people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
taste the feeling.
Glad to have you back on this edition of Kroger IKG, produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, one of which is the KGA that sponsors this event, the KGA Family Championship. A couple of our good friends here, both younger than me, I'll say. Eric Gilliland from Audubon and Connor, his son. And Eric, we want to start here. First of all, what a great event. Weather hadn't always cooperated. It's not raining, but really, you guys don't get a chance to get with your families and see other families. Been a pretty special event this year, hasn't it?
It really is. I play every year. Connor and I make a point of this being a first choice on our calendar. Always great facilities. Sometimes decent weather this year. Not so great.
When you talk about this, though, the game of golf, I tell people all the time, and we're all about growing the game. And with the younger people being so good now, that's the thing about this game that a lot of people don't realize. You can play it for life, and you can play it with your family members, and a lot of people don't realize that.
Sure. I mean, this is the one sport where you don't have to go find a bunch of other people to make it happen. So, when kids are making choices about various games that they can play, they should always keep golf in the mix, because you can maintain your family relationships, maintain friendships until you're 80-some years old.
You mentioned the facilities. Of course, we've been at Persimmon Ridge. This course here now, a lot of young people got to play here, because this was one of the few courses back in, like the old man on the lawn that I am, that you didn't have to play between here and Lexington.
That's right, and there's a long line of great golfers that have come out of Juniper. Of course, Gene Highland's legacy is legendary, and you've got another great one in Kirk Schooley here. PGA professionals who've really influenced some tremendous people who've had a great impact in the community and the golf community.
Connor, I know you've enjoyed in this. You've gotten a lot taller since we started playing in this event. What's it like to get a chance to play with Pops over here?
Well, he doesn't mind carrying me through this thing every year, so it's just fun to get out here and play with him a couple holes.
But I know you've grown up around it. You can't have a father that's a golf professional and not be around it. Did you get hooked on it, or what do you like about the game of golf, other than the fact that's what your dad does?
I really like the competitiveness of it, even though sometimes I'm not in the top three every time, but, just fun to come out and compete against other people.
It's good to have you here. Warm up today. We'll have a lot of fun. And one of the things we're doing each week on the show, thanks to Kim Schaefer, we have a segment called For the Game. Let's take a look at it for this week's show.
I'm Kim Schaefer, the Director of Player Development at Golf House Kentucky. And today we're going to talk tournaments. So many of you enjoy playing in golf tournaments, and Golf House Kentucky has tournaments for everyone. This year, we've got a brand new amateur series tour called the Bluegrass Amateur Series. These events are primarily for individuals that like to play more on the weekends. So if you're working Monday through Friday, these events, you'll find them on Saturdays or Sundays. They're for men and women, all ages, all abilities. We also have all of our regular KGA, Kentucky Golf Association events. There's team events, there's a family championship. There's just about anything you could look for there. And then finally, we've got our junior tour. Our director of junior golf, Chris Reddle, has added all sorts of new events this year, and he's done a fantastic job of making sure that every junior has something that will fit just for them. We've got 6-hole events, 9-hole events, 18-holers. We've got all sorts of different abilities. It's a great tour. Everyone's having fun, and we want you to be involved. It's really easy to sign up. If you go to our website at kygolf.org, you can go right to the Tournaments tab. When you go to the Tournaments tab, you can find everything you need to know about the schedule, event registration, how to get signed up for the KGA events and for the Bluegrass Amateur Series. If you go one tab over to the Junior Golf tab, that's where you're going to find out everything you need to know about our junior tournaments for this year. We've got 18-hole tournaments going on now during the spring before summer gets out on the weekends for the juniors. And then once summer hits, there's hardly a day that there's not a tournament going on throughout the state for junior golf. So we'd love to have you join up. You can either go to the website or you can give us a call at Golf House at 502-243-8295, and we'd be happy to help.
Morehead State University and Eagle Trace Golf Course are proud to provide closed captioning for the hearing impaired for IKG.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor. Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
You don't need a computer to design something extraordinary. Everyone said that building a golf course here was impossible. The Pete Dye course at French Lick Resort, sketched on a napkin, carved into history.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Welcome back to Kroger IKG. We've had a great time today at the KGA Family Championship today, and a couple of guys that have made it possible have really done a lot of hard work behind the scenes, and I wanted to share that with you on the show today. Kirk, we're going to talk with you in a minute, but this guy, Jim Parrish, has done a great job. I know. I remember coming over here as a young guy playing golf here, and you got an awful great complex here at Frankfort. It looked like there's a lot more than golf here. Why don't you tell us about it, Jim?
Yeah, well, we've made a lot of improvements on the golf course in the last 10 years since it's been under the Parks Department, like the new sand bunkers and fairways, and then added on to some of the greens and some tees, and we've really made some nice improvements here. This course and park was built in 1957.
Wow.
So we wanted to bring it up to date as not only the course, but we just built a new $7 million family water park across the parking lot too. So we've brought the park up to 2016 standards in the last 10 years.
Plenty of good things to do. I don't know if I want to hit the water park today, but it would be a fun thing to do. We noticed that when it came in here. It really does offer a lot for people to do, a place to come.
Yeah, we had a fantastic crowd at the water park. We were drawn from 6 or 7 counties, and the capacity is 933, and we had to shut the gate 11 times by 3 o'clock.
Wow,
so
that's fabulous.
Really good. But Kirk does a great job here at the golf course too.
He does. Kirk, we go back a long way, back toward Moorhead and Montgomery County. But first of all, thanks for hosting this today. People really appreciate it. It's a pretty good group to have here today.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun. The Kentucky Family Championship, it brings a lot of family members together, and it's a lot of fun. It's a fun format, and this is a great course for it. You can get out. It's a lot of fun to play. Not too long, but it's a good challenge too, so I think they'll all enjoy it.
You know, we've been in the golf business, you as a professional, me as just a show, for 30 years. What the great growth we've had, particularly with the juniors. Hasn't it been fabulous?
Oh, yeah, it really has. You know, we were just talking about the PGA Junior League, you know, those team events, and we've got the Juniper, we call them, our team's called the Juniper Hill Raisers.
I like that. Hey, I went on that team.
So it's a lot of fun, good format, and it's great to see the young, all kids come out good that are involved in golf. I think it's just a great sport for them to be involved with.
Thank you both for being on the show today. Thanks for hosting this event. And it's time for our PNC Bank Junior Golf Report.
No two people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
You don't need a computer to design something extraordinary. Everyone said that building a golf course here was impossible. The Pete Dye course at French Lick Resort, sketched on a napkin, carved into history.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor. Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the Grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
Welcome back to Kroger IKG and welcome to Frankfort, Kentucky. We're here at Juniper Hills Golf Course today for the Kentucky Family Championship. And talk about a family, we have Ridges and a King. Great group here today. And when you think of the name of Ridge, you think of golf, of course, in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Great group you have today. I'll let you do all the intros real quick.
Appreciate that. Well, I'm Teague Ridge. This is my son, Talon Ridge.
All right.
This is my dad, Tim Ridge.
All right.
This is my brother-in-law, Daniel King.
All right. That's a lot of fun. But seriously, it's hard to get a family together to do anything in this society today. You all have been a mainstay in this. What a fun day. Weather, a little cool, but how cool is this for all you guys?
I tell you what, so my dad and I pretty much, we skipped a few years here of late, but we've played in this every year, done well in this tournament every year when it was the father-son championship.
Right.
I can't be more excited to have my 6-year-old out here with us. So we get to be a team. He gets to be a team with his grandfather. And then now they've made it to family championship. We're actually get to bring the brother-in-law along. It's perfect.
I know it is. And are you carrying them around today? You making all the shots? Oh, look at no humble there. Okay, but really, you guys, it's what you all have meant to golf is so important. I know Jack's down in Florida now, so we'll have to send this to him on YouTube. But really, what you all have meant to golf and what you've done for golf is really amazing.
Thank you, Don. Sure appreciate that.
What about this group you have here today?
Oh, it's terrific. Watching this one grow is going to be great.
Yeah. Well, Daniel, you're the tallest of the group. This guy will probably catch up with you pretty soon. But good to be here, and what's it be like to be with the family today?
Man, I just enjoy playing golf with these guys. You know, they're all really competitive and really good golfers, and I learn a lot from them. And I can't wait to see him grow up and be just like his dad and his grandpa. So.
And you know, the junior league is one of the coolest things they've done in the PGA. He's got the uniform on, and that just shows this is a game of the future.
It is. I tell you what. So last year he played as a 5-year-old, and he plays for Oxmoor Country Club, and he had a match against a prominent country club playing 2 14-year-olds, and he's in there every shot. It's so much fun. It's great for the game of golf, and we're excited he's a part of it.
Well, thank you all for being on the show. We're holding you up on your next tee.
Thank you.
But you talk about a family championship. Great family here this week on the show, and we'll have more when we continue in a moment. Marty, it's the 100th anniversary of the PGA of America, the centennial. I know you've been involved and still involved with the game of golf, but as far as PGA professionals that have had the greatest influence, who have they been for you?
You know, there's 3 that I can talk about. As a kid growing up right here in the west end of Louisville, Shawnee Golf Course, obviously Mo Demling. I used to shag golf balls for his golf lessons. You know, he helped me along. But my dad's best friend was Joe Floden, who was in the golf club repair business. He was at Henry County, Oldham County. He worked at Wildwood, and he got me into getting how to make clubs, how to build clubs. So my first golf clubs were made by Joe, and that got me going. And then later, Paul Schuchart, who I worked for a number of years at Cherokee and Iroquois, and then. But I wouldn't be what I am today without a PGA golf professional. There's no doubt I would not be involved in golf. And they always taught me, you have to give something back to your community, make the game better. And I think some of the things that we've been able to do, Don, we're inspired by those fellows. You know, you think about the youth golf courses we have, the first tee programs, and all the youth things. It's pretty exciting to see that the game of golf is in good stead here.
Well, we always talk about French Lick Resort and Spa because they have two outstanding golf courses. Of course, this is a golf show. You have the Pete Dye course at the top of the mountain, and of course the Donald Ross course, one of the great designers of all time. But you know, there's a lot of other things to do at French Lick, even if you don't play golf. Guess what? There's more than 100 of them. Let's take a look.
We were asked to come up with a list of 100 things to do while visiting French Lick Resort. That was tough. We hit 100 and had to keep on going. You get the picture. There's a lot to do at French Lick Resort.
Make the drive to Eagle Trace, Morehead State University's official golf course. Nestled in the lush green splendor of northeastern Kentucky, Eagle Trace is a gently rolling, beautifully wooded public 18-hole golf course designed to challenge the skills of the most seasoned players, yet enjoyable and playable to all golfers. Still the same great golf course, still the same great challenge, still the same great layout, but now with Zoysia fairways. Book your next tee time, outing, or fundraiser at Eagle Trace Golf Course, located just outside of Morehead off I-64 at exit 133.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the Grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road. And with a full tank of freedom, find your own highway. We'll take you wherever you go. Take you wherever you go. It's okay.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
You don't need a computer to design something extraordinary. Everyone said that building a golf course here was impossible. The Pete Dye course at French Lick Resort, sketched on a napkin, carved into history.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling. It's okay.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations and is presented by Kroger and its partners, Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Sparkling Ice Naturally Flavored Spring Water, Coca-Cola, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and the Legends Tour Championship, presented by Old National Bank August 19th through the 21st at the French Lick Resort Pete Dye Course.
Had a great time today on this edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf. No rain, a little weather, a little windy and cool today, but that doesn't stop the Family Championship from being a great event. Steve McMillan is here, of course, the Executive Director of Golf House Kentucky. And his daughter, Jacqueline, is here, and she usually has to carry him in this event. But let's talk about this event, Steve. I know it's hard to get families together for anything, but to have this event and now here at Juniper Hills, it's really a lot of fun for all the folks, isn't it?
Well, you know it is, Don, and you joked about the weather, and yeah, it was a little cold today. It felt more like March than it did April, but it is a great opportunity to get the families out. We've got a number of groups that 4 or 5 players in the group are all the same family. So it's great to have them out. It's great to be able to just celebrate the game of golf with family. And that's what this is about. It's the family championship, an opportunity to come out and just be part of the family. I've got Jacqueline with me, and it's one of the few times her and I get to play golf together anymore. So it's a lot of fun, and I think she did carry me. She's got saddle sores today.
It's getting tired of carrying him every year, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
But y'all do have fun.
We do.
Does he have to wear the Kansas hat, though?
Yes. It's a good luck charm.
Oh, you're a good luck charm. Okay, that answers that question. But really, before we leave, Steve, coming up in June and July and through August, we have Kroger participating in with PGA Reach, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
It really is. Our Kroger Family Fun Zones, we're going to be about 6 to 8 Kroger facilities across the country. They're consumer events. They're going to be in the parking lots at the variety Krogers. And what it is, Don, is we get out there and we just celebrate the game of golf. We get people out there, we introduce them to the game, let them have fun, and just a lot of activities. We got a lot of inflatables out there, Pepsi, Anheuser-Busch, and Kroger. It's just a great partnership, and I hope everybody, if we have a Kroger Family Fun Zone in their area, I hope they'll come out and see us.
And we'll have the information, the specifics every week as we talk about where and when the events are, and there always are a lot of fun. Had a great time today on Kroger IKG. Don't forget, we'll be back with another edition of the show next week. And thanks for being with us. And a special thanks to the folks here at Juniper Hills Golf Course for being a great host as well. We'll see you again next week.